they've all faced a significant drop in their income. But what is even more important is how ill-equipped most of them were to cope with this sudden economic shock. They have actually used a range of very painful and costly options to cope with this crisis. Most of them have reduced consumption or dipped into all the savings that they had. Almost half of them have resorted to borrowing or pawning or selling an asset that they had. I think the pandemic has exposed the vulnerabilities of this segment. And that, I think, is the biggest takeaway of the study that we conducted as to how the focus of the gig workers should not just only be their efficiency and productivity, but also how can there be sustainability of their livelihoods and building better financial resilience for this segment.
I have to say, it's quite disturbing when you think of the plight that many of these workers are going through. And Smita, I mean, when we first started talking about the boom of the gig worker in places like Indonesia, I mean, speaking to people like Grab's CEO, talking about the fact that this is bringing solutions for people, right, who may have not had jobs otherwise, who may be getting new jobs. But obviously, as you say, the pandemic has exposed some fault lines here. So what needs to be done to create more resilience in the gig sector for these employees?
You're right. Actually, over the last few years, as the digital economy grew in Indonesia, the gig workers had an opportunity to, and there was this large informal economy that existed, and most of them had got an opportunity to formalize their livelihood and become closer to digital finance by, getting access to digital payments, by having a bank account into which their earnings would flow in. So all of that has actually been a big positive. I think, the other big learning that we have is most of them juggle between different platforms to optimize their earnings. And today, technology allows them to get access to new income streams and juggle different jobs at different points of time of the day. Just as that has happened, I think there is now a big opportunity for innovators, startups, tech platforms to offer them financial tools that can help them manage their financial lives better. They could be, small nudge-based savings products that could be offered to them. You now have access to the digital trail of their earnings. Using that short-term credit, small ticket credit can be given to them. There could be insurance products that can be offered. One of the biggest concerns that they have voiced is the risk of not being able to earn in the future because of illness or because of loss of their smartphone or because of damage to your vehicle. And I think there are insurance products that can solve for this. There is income protection tools that can be offered. And I think that is the big message, that their focus should be on building resilience and sustainability for this very vast segment, which is so critical for the growth of the digital economy in Indonesia.